I loved the crowd we got tonight. We needed some energy late. I was really pleased with, the fans, our home fans. It was good to be back home, knowing that we were going to go on the road here for a couple more games and having been on the road the last week and a half. So just the guys were excited to be back in Panther Arena, and so we had good energy in the building overall. So I was excited about that. And then these guys, we're learning every day more about each other. They're learning more about me as a coach, our staff, and kind of what we expect out of them each and every day, not just when we get to game time. And I was just proud of how we responded today. They didn't quit fighting, give them a lot of credit. We got up. We have to learn how to play with a lead, and some things you just can't simulate in practice. So I thought, our response was terrific. Our bench, these guys came off the bench and were fantastic, and we're going to need that every night. So this was a true team win. No, really, really big. And we keep talking in our locker room about needing everybody in the room, so that you cannot be disengaged when you're on the bench. And I thought, Jeremiah in particular came in. He was locked in on scouting report with his matchup, and we couldn't leave some of those guys because they were really good shooters. He did a great job down the stretch, got a couple steals, just being in position. Dan was fantastic on the offensive glass. And, Jeremy came in, hit a big one in the first half, played really good defense. And so that's, it's a team. And what I love about these guys is they love each other. Nobody cares who gets the credit. So, when guys are in, whether they're playing well or not on the bench, when they're out, they're cheering for the guys that are in. And so that's the kind of program we want to have. That's the kind of team we want to have.
Just coming off the bench, I feel like that I need to embrace my role for my team. Whatever my team needs me to do, whatever my coaches need me to do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it my all, 110%, and I'm going to put it on the line for my team. They really just play ball, and I just found my spots, but I owe it all to my team.
Obviously it felt good, but Coach Townsend after the last game told me to be more confident. And then just having, like Coach said, don't need any more than what we have on the team, but we need everybody. And just being in practice and having those guys go at us every day and giving you the confidence to play and, making you kind of get outside of your element a little bit to play with more confidence, a little bit more uncomfortable to help you get used to those game situations was huge. And it felt, just felt great to be able to play comfortable out there.
Yeah, it was interesting because, they took away a lot in the first half. They pressured and denied passes, and so guys just had to play out their instinct and play ball. And we try to do a good job simulating things like that in practice, and I thought we responded well. We had a couple backdoor cuts where we didn't finish them, but as the game went on, we got into a pretty good flow. Our transition offense has improved. I thought out in South Dakota, we got a lot better in transition. And then in the first half, we were able to get stops and go a little bit. And that's a big part of what we want to do. Half-court offense is hard. I don't care what level you're at. And so when we can get clean rebounds and push the tempo a little bit, that's what we want. And I thought, earlier in the game, we did a better job at that. Yeah. The advantage of having, Dan, Bryce Enzi, they're really skilled big guys who can pass the basketball. So when we can throw it to Dan and get cutters going to the rim, he has great vision and a great feel. Bryce Enzi the same way. They can find guys cutting to the basket. So when they started to deny passes, that was the response. So it was big to have those guys available doing the job. JB did a great job late in the shot clock. We put the ball in his hands, and I was proud of his decision making, and he's growing every day at that. So that was those two things helped tremendously.